You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Happy Women's Month. My girl, DJ Jordy Jor is here.
Jordy Jor.
Oh, you know, Jordy, I was going to say, I saw a lot of people talking about shows that they wish, like popular black shows that they want to come back. Mm-hmm. And Summer House Martha's Vineyard is a very popular one.
Listen, we're going to trend on Twitter and Threads every time.
Yeah.
We need to stop playing and bring us back.
You think it could happen? Okay.
Maybe a different capacity.
Okay, I would like that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But Ayra Starr is going to be joining us today. She's got a new single out called Where Do We Go?
Absolutely.
You can spit that in the club.
That's that warm music outside.
All right. Well, you know what it is, guys. We start the show off with some love and some positivity. And we are going to shine a light when we come back. We're actually shining a light on somebody who you love.
Yes, this was my idol growing up.
All right. We'll talk about it, but you can call us up to shine a light too. 800-292-5150.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. It's me and Jordy George.
It's Jordy Jor.
And let's shine a light. Today we want to shine a light on Dominique Dawes. You said she was your idol.
Yes, I saw her at the mall once, got her autograph, and my dad.
Did?
Yes, I was so excited. I was like 5 years old. My dad lost it though, so.
Well, she isn't. What?
Yeah, he lost it, but I'll remember it.
She lost it. He lost it that day?
The autograph, yeah.
Sheesh.
I know.
Well, she's an Olympic gold medalist, and she's opening a gymnastics academy in Alpharetta, Georgia. She already has other academies, one in Maryland and Texas as well. And so now she's opening this one, and the academy is officially open. 20,000 square foot facility with gymnastics equipment, space for toddlers, and an area for ninja challenges.
Yes.
I would love to see you do a ninja challenge.
I would love to see me do it too. I don't know if I have it in me though.
All right. Well, shout out to Dominique Dawes. I love to see people giving back. And also, like, you never know, that's going to make somebody else turn into the next Olympic gold medalist, having that type of access. All right. Now, Danielle, who do you want to shine a light on?
Hi, good morning. I just want to give the shine the light to all my fellow nurses. We are the heart of healthcare, and I want to let them know we appreciate them all, and we see them.
I love that you said that. Shout out to all of the nurses out there. I don't know what we would do without them.
Thank you. And I thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We've all had to have a nurse, and I've never had a bad nurse. I'm going to say that personally.
Agreed, actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys answering.
All right, of course. Well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150 if you couldn't get through. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. This Rihanna story is wild.
Insane.
And we got to talk about what we know so far about Ivana Lizette Ortiz, who shot up Rihanna's home while she was inside. We have some more details. It's Way Up.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl, Jordy George.
It's Jordy Jor.
Yes.
It's never going to get old for me.
Let's get into this Yee tea. So the woman who was accused of firing shots into Rihanna's home was also previously involuntarily committed under Florida's Baker Act. She also lost custody of her 10-year-old child, according to TMZ, and her name is Ivana Lizette Ortiz. Her ex-husband told TMZ that she was placed in a psychiatric facility against her will under state law, and that permits up to a 72-hour involuntary or voluntary psychiatric hold.
I just hate this for my girl, Riri. I love Riri, and I love seeing her outside and when she's at the grocery store and just doing regular things, and I feel like now she's not going to be moving like that.
Well, Ivana was booked for attempted murder after allegedly firing multiple rounds into Rihanna's home from her car on Sunday. And according to sources, Rihanna was home at the time with her 3 kids, but A$AP Rocky was not home at the time. And there is a ton of video footage of Ivana Lizette Ortiz online of her just saying wild things.
Right.
Listen to some of this.
She's the one who wants to kill me. Listen, Rihanna, when you God is taking me to my future, you want to kill me. I'm a watchman. She's a witch.
Yeah, and it goes on and on and on. And she has many, many, many posts.
Yeah, it's
what do you think
disturbing.
should happen? Because clearly there's a mental issue here.
I feel like a psychiatric situation is going to be necessary here.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
she's being held on like $10.2 million bond.
So she's not leaving.
All right, Viola Davis has a book out with James Patterson, and that's a new creative lane for her. She's an EGOT winner too, by the way. So congratulations to her. And she has a book called Judge Stone. This is something she's wanted to do since she was 9 years old. She was on CBS Sunday Morning, and here's what she said.
You write bios for your characters?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who they are. And so you write and you write and you write and you write, and somewhere in there something clicks. I wanted to be a writer when I was 9 years old.
How much of your own story influenced these characters?
Every single bit of my story influenced all of these characters.
I love her, though.
Me too.
I love all her
I
roles.
do think she's so
her
amazing.
mysteries.
Man, Fences was a tough one to watch too. When you watch that movie, that is so... Y'all, everybody, you saw Fences, Dan? You did? Oh my goodness, that one was hard.
intense.
She did a great job though. She's amazing. But I do think it's great that she's living out her dream that she's had since she was 9 years old to write. All right, now according to reports, Dak Prescott and Sarah Jane Ramos, their split a month before their wedding did not have anything to do with money. Sources are telling TMZ Sports that is completely false. And they said the reason that's not true, Sarah Jane often told friends she fully intended on making the marriage work no matter what. And once they exchanged vows, divorce would not have been an option. Everyone says that.
Right.
Another thing, they said that she comes from a well-off family with deep roots in Tampa, Florida. She's done well for herself as a wine and spirit specialist, so their relationship was never about his salary. And as far as a prenup conversation, they said that she made it clear she wasn't interested in his fortune. She had her own money, so she was never asked to sign anything.
I feel like when you both have money to come into of that extent, you have to protect it.
Right. So, but they're saying there was no prenup conversation. So who knows? We don't know why they broke up in that case, if that's true. Well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. I was with you.
Yes. Lip service.
Lip service. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Yo, it's way up with Angela Yee. It's me and Jordy Jor.
It's Jordy Jor.
And about last night, I was with you last night.
Yes.
We were filming Lip Service.
We were.
We actually have an episode out today with Mimi Faust.
Yeah,
That's
I like
gonna
that
be,
combo.
Yeah, that was a good, interesting conversation. Fun fact, me and Mimi have the same exact birthday.
Which is crazy.
January 3rd. And so yesterday we interviewed Des Dior.
Yes.
And Angela Simmons.
Yes, it was a girls' night.
Yes, and Girls with Music Night. 'Cause
Right.
Angela Renee
Yes.
is her name as an artist. So she's got a single with Jadakiss, and you'll hear all about that. But you also have been working behind the scenes on this pajama line, Club Potette. Little potatoes.
Little ode to my favorite food, a spud.
You know, random Jordy Jor fact, she does not eat pizza, which is so
I don't.
strange. But yes, you love potatoes. I was also thinking, because we wear these pajamas as couch potatoes.
Yes.
Is that-
See, you get it. You understand the niche behavior.
Now, you should have had a sweet potato on here, too.
I thought about that, but I thought it might mess up the color palette a little
see.
bit. You know what I mean?
But they are so cute. I'm excited for my
Thank
Club
you.
Potette pajamas.
They're
And
called the Palm Royale set.
These are so cute. I'm excited.
Thank
What did you do
you.
after lip service?
We went to Nobu.
Okay.
Got some sushi.
That is so fancy.
Which really, honestly, didn't sit well with me this morning. Yeah.
Okay, no
Yeah.
bueno. Yeah, it's a perfect time to do a little fart noise. But, but he's not going to do it. Okay. But anyway, in addition to that, like I said, Lip Service episode is out today with Mimi Faust.
Yes.
And one thing that she talked about, and she has her own line now of products, of skincare products.
I actually have the moisturizer on right now.
You like it? It was good. She was rubbing it on us and
She gave us a
everything.
little massage and everything.
Yeah, she was
Yes.
massaging our hands. But anyway, she talked about her biggest regret. You know, a lot of times people act like they don't have regrets. They're
Right.
like, oh, I wouldn't be where I am right now if I wouldn't have done everything that I've done. But there are things we wish we would have never did.
Absolutely.
And here's what hers was.
My biggest regret would be Miko. In my entire life would be that.
You said, I regret even meeting that man.
That whole situation was a complete rebound. And the joke was on me. This man was married. I didn't know. You brought your wife on the show.
That's wild.
That's
the
my
fact that
biggest
he was
regret
on
for her.
TV.
Yeah.
And
Married.
then they did a sex tape and all of that. You know how embarrassing that is? And she felt like she was, you got to listen to the full interview because she talks about how vulnerable and naive she was.
And where she was and her mindset.
Yeah, at that time. But do you have a biggest regret?
I mean, I feel like mine always lie with money and jobs I didn't take or things I didn't do. Or
what about a biggest relationship regret, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean, most of them.
I could delete all of them.
Just delete them all from the history.
Yeah, I think there's all people that, and we may also just deny it too. Like, him? No, I was not with him.
That was in a past life.
But I will say, with some of the people that I've regretted in the past, something's come out of it.
Same.
So that's why sometimes it's hard to say that it was a regret. Like, I dated a guy who was awful, but he's the reason why I met Eminem and Paul Rosenberg back in the day.
We were talking about that last night.
Yeah, so maybe it's not a regret, but we want to hear from you. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know what your biggest relationship regret is. If you could just erase it and eternal sunshine for the spotless mind, delete it from its existence in your memory and everyone's memory. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Tell us your biggest relationship regret.
Let's go.
Yeah. You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angie's gonna say.
Ooh, you definitely don't. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Me and Jordy Joy is here.
Jordy Joy.
And our lip service interview with Mimi Faust is out today. One thing that we're talking about, though, is what she said about her biggest relationship regrets. I think we kind of knew what it was.
Yeah, and we all agreed that relationships is a big one.
And her relationship with Nico was a regret. Listen to this.
My biggest regret would be Nico. In my entire life would be that
You
person.
said, I regret even meeting that man.
That whole situation was a complete rebound. And the joke was on me. This man was married. I didn't know. You brought your wife on the show.
Ouch. I'm with her.
That's my biggest regret for her, too.
Yeah, we don't like that for
At
her.
all.
But we all have relationship regrets, I feel like. But would you want to erase them? Because sometimes it is true. We wouldn't be where we are without some of those. Now, there are some things I could have done without.
Yes. You know what I'd like? I'd like the Men in Black thing, and I just forget
Delete
it.
Yeah, forget
so
that
it
it
deleted
happened.
from my memory, but it still happened.
Right.
That's a good trade-off.
Well, Jay, what's your biggest relationship regret?
It would have to be my second baby mother. This girl is off the hook. Like, I broke up with her recently, and she's not taking it well. So, like the new girl I'm dating, she's slashing her tires. She actually keyed her car today.
Oh, goodness. What are you gonna do? Did you call the cops, or you don't want to do that to her because you have a kid together?
She did, not me, but she put out a police report, and today we're gonna probably check the cameras. But yeah, this is crazy, man. Like I feel like I have no peace. I can't even get into a relationship because I fear for the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
And you share a child, so you can't
avoid
her.
My daughter's young too. I got a fresh one. She only 3.
I'm praying that you get through it for the sake of your child.
And that she moves on.
And fellas, man, just be mindful who you lay with. I know every time ain't a good time. Trust me, you gonna pay for it later.
Was the sex amazing?
That's all I'm gonna say. No.
See,
that's why I'm mad.
That's why you're mad.
All right.
I could have stayed with the first one.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Jay. Good luck.
No problem.
Hey, Starr.
How are you? How you doing?
Good. It's me and Jordy Joy. We want to know about your biggest relationship regret.
Dealing with someone that was like on so many different drugs. I didn't know anything about it at the time, so I was like, okay. Then eventually I found out he was getting off heroin. It was just a big waste of time. Then I got carjacked. I found out that he was the person that set up for me to get carjacked.
Oh my gosh.
$4,000. Yes.
Sheesh.
How long were you together?
Maybe 6 years.
Wow.
How did you manage to get rid of him?
Well, I got rid of him with another bad deal that I wish I could erase as well. Because that...
It's a series of bad decisions.
I could erase both, actually.
But listen, girl, at some point you got to make some better decisions and pay attention to those red flags.
Yes. Even the beige ones.
Even the beige ones.
Even the beige ones.
Yeah, even the beige flag.
Okay.
Well, thank you for calling, and I'm glad you managed to get away from your situations.
Thank you for having me. I'm so glad too.
All right, take care. Hey, M. Dot.
What's good, Angela?
What's good? Tell me and Jordy Joy your biggest relationship regret.
I bet my biggest relationship regret is not marrying my wife sooner than what I did.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Nice.
I like it.
We made 8-year anniversary yesterday.
Well, happy 8 years. All right, well, I'm happy to hear it. I wish you would have married her sooner, too, but you're here now.
8 years in.
And I'm still married and gonna die married.
All right, well, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
And guess what? We got to do some Yee Jordy Joy when we come back. Oh, man, NBA has shut down the Magic City Monday for the Atlanta Hawks.
We're disappointed.
I feel like we knew this was going to happen because the NBA. But we're going to tell you all the backlash that happened when they shut it down and what people had to say about it.
They're going to miss those wings. That's all I have to say.
All right, it's way up.
Like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
Yo, it's Way Up at Angela Yee. Happy Women's History Month. Jordy Joy's here.
It's Jordy Joy.
You know what? In honor of Women's History Month also, TV One has Uncensored, an all-new season. Keke Palmer was on it last week. T-Boz is going to be featured on Thursday. Shawnee Henderson the following Thursday, and then Tiny.
Absolutely.
For Women's History Month.
Right there.
I know. I will watch all of those to hear what they have to say. All right. Now, days after winning against Teofimo Lopez for the WBO Junior Welterweight title, Shakur Stevenson was stripped of his title by the WBC. Now, here's what he had to say when he was on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
That man just didn't keep his word. The president for the WBC, before the fight with Teo got made, I called him and we had a conversation. I said, I want to move up, but I want to move back down. He agreed. He didn't say nothing about no money. After the fight got announced and stuff, he started emailing about $120,000. I won the belt. Why am I paying to keep the belt? He started beefing with Bud Crawford, and that's when the $120,000 thing kind of came to fruition.
That's crazy that you win and then you have to pay $120,000 to keep the belt.
Honestly, sports is very dramatic. I feel like it's like the men's reality TV. Like there's always some drama and tea going on with the sports.
Yeah, like you said, that also happened to Terrence Crawford. He was stripped after not paying the sanctioning fees. That's so not fair. But that's the rules. When you have a champion in a division who wants to fight a champion in another weight division, they accepted the fight, but they asked for everything to be formalized in writing. That they said that never happened. They said that Shakur Stevenson's team was unresponsive after numerous attempts to finalize the deal. With no deal in place, he was required to pay that sanctioning fee, which had been avoided, and that's why they stripped him of the title. Right now, it is listed as vacant.
Wow.
So crazy.
Vacant is crazy if you won.
All right. Now, the NBA has canceled Hawks Magic City night. There was a lot of backlash, and the commissioner, Adam Silver, made the announcement. He said, when we became aware of the Atlanta Hawks scheduled promotion, we reached out to Hawks leadership to better understand their plans and rationale. While we appreciate the team's perspective and their desire to move forward, we have heard significant concerns from a broad array of league stakeholders, including fans, partners, and employees. Is that crazy? Well, I was surprised that they were going to allow, but it's not like they were going to have
the dancers there.
Yes.
So it was still going to be cute and PG. I mean, at this point, they got so much hype and chatter over it anyway, they should have just done it.
And they did collaboration clothes. I know those went crazy. So they were going to have the lemon pepper wings.
Oof, so good.
They did say that T.I. is still going to perform at halftime like originally planned, but they're just disappointed in the NBA's decision. Here's what Killer Mike had to say when he was asked about it previously.
Magic City has been a black-owned business for over 30 years in my community. That community has given entertainers that happen to be dancers a place to entertain. Those women have went on to become business owners, moms, wives, and more. And the culture that Playboy started in the 50s lives in the Atlanta Gentlemen's Club scene. And if you don't understand Atlanta, just hush up and be quiet.
Ooh, period.
Passionate.
Okay.
I love that.
The other thing I will say is that the NBA has to do a better job than across the board. Now you're holding the standard of how people feel, but make sure you pay all women the way that they're supposed to be paid. Make sure when there's any type of issues when it comes to women, y'all got to make sure you step up to the plate because now you are setting the standard higher than you've ever set it. All right. When we come back under the radar, these are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. I'm nervous to fly, But these TSA wait times may not get better anytime soon. And we'll give you those details. And here's what you need to know if you have to fly anywhere. It's Way Up.
Stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. It's me and Jordy Jor.
It's Jordy Jor.
Let's get into some of these under the radar stories. TSA wait times are not going to get better anytime soon. Are you flying anywhere soon?
Yes, this Friday. I'm scared, but I have clear. I hope that's
Girl,
still
good
clear.
luck. Good luck. But they're saying certain airports are being hit the hardest. At Houston Hobby Airport, there's more than 3 hours on Sunday and Monday wait times. New Orleans, that airport, man, I saw those videos.
Yeah.
People were like down the escalator outside.
No.
They said other long wait times was Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta International. I feel like there's always long wait
that
times.
part, that's not.
Yeah, Charlotte, George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston. Pre-check is still open at most airports. You know, that's been an issue too of them not getting the money that they're supposed to get.
Right.
But yes, we'll see what happens with that. But all
Pray
this to
for me.
say, get there early. I have to fly out on Thursday.
All right.
I know. So I don't know what time I'm supposed to get there. I don't want to be in the airport all day, but you know, we got to
utilize that lounge.
We got to do what we got to do. All right, now, watching the news, have you seen there were 2 terror suspects that are accused of tossing a bomb near the mayor's home in New York City, Mayor Mamdani?
I did see that.
Investigators are digging into the backgrounds. There are 2 terror suspects, and 18 and 19 years old. They're both from Pennsylvania. They're accused of trying to use these improvised explosive devices. It was an anti-Islam demonstration and a counter-protest that also happened near Mamdani's home. No devices exploded, but both of the suspects did cite ISIS, according to a criminal complaint.
Wow.
Yes.
Just life ruined over what?
Right. And they said, ISIS has seen a resurgence in recent years as well. It was a planned attack. It also obviously happened during Ramadan.
Right.
So we shall see what happens with that. And that is your Under the Radar. One last question. You know, Uber has this woman-only option that I've seen. It has gone nationwide now, and so you can choose if you would like to have a woman driver as well. Would you do that?
Absolutely. Especially on Lyft. Lyft needs to add that as well.
You know, I kind of always try to get whatever comes first. But I can
That
see why,
too.
if it's nighttime,
Yeah.
I can see at night saying, okay.
And you're traveling alone, and you sometimes just don't want to be bothered, and you just would rather be safe than sorry.
But women riders and drivers can be matched with other women. So
that.
the drivers can also request only a woman rider.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have the Lux feature. I don't see why this hurts.
You have the option to say quiet ride.
Right.
Well, we do have the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, speaking of women, we have Ayra Starr joining us today. She's got a new single out. It's called Where Do We Go? Okay, Ayra Starr, this is her second time coming to Way Up. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
She on the T. She came with receipts. It's time to spill that Yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. You know, I'm with my girl, Jordy Jor.
It's Jordy Jor.
Are you ready to get into this Yee tea?
Yes.
Listen, this Royce Reed, Dwight Howard, Amy Luciani drama is...
It's a lot.
A lot. And a lot of us have been sending messages back and forth like, did you see this?
Right.
Meanwhile, Dwight Howard looks like he's living his best life. Well, he has filed to divorce his wife after her accusations against him. According to court documents, he filed for divorce on Monday morning and listed the date of marriage as January 11th, 2025. He said they are not separated, with no hope of reconciliation, and it was irretrievably broken. Wow. You know, she had filed for divorce previously and then felt like she had to really stick it together. She posted, racing me to file first this time is small news. When I filed first last year, all good, but still not going to visit my stepdaughter one single time, who was taken and has been with the state since Thursday, is more hurtful to me. Us adults will be okay, but the kids need better. This too shall pass.
Facts.
Now, another person who has weighed in is Royce Reed. You know, she has a child with Dwight Howard, a son who is 17, and he spoke out previously saying both his parents are crazy. But here's what she had to say.
She didn't plan on leaving. Let's just put that out there. This happened early last week. Y'all just hearing about it. When I tell you I have held this woman through tears because she's fighting for her daughter, and this man is out here just lying on her. But It's not even just money, it's his connections. His uncle was a DA in Georgia. There's police body cam footage that you'll never see because they pay people off.
Allegedly.
Right. I feel like Royce has been preaching about this, though, for...
I know she feels like, finally you hear me.
Time. Right. She feels seen right now.
When Amy Luciani pulled out that big bag of white stuff, like snow... We were all like, whoa. All right, Monique has written an open letter to Whoopi Goldberg. And in this open letter, she said, hey, my sister at Whoopi, I hope this finds you well. I love us for real. The letter said that after seeing the video of our last conversation on your show, the tone of the comments today seems different from the energy 8 years ago, with many people now agreeing with my sentiments about not working for people or entities I don't owe anything to. I wonder, have your feelings changed since that time? She goes on to say, even though Tyler Perry privately admitted on audio that he was wrong for saying I was difficult to work with, to this day, he has not publicly corrected it. The reason I said we must look out for the little girl coming behind us is because of situations like Epstein Island and other powerful people avoiding accountability. People like Tyler Perry refused to take responsibility, while I had to take responsibility for refusing to sign up for an act of slavery against my will. The worst part is that another woman chastised me on a platform meant to empower women. So she goes on to end the letter, the open letter to Whoopi Goldberg, saying, because I was a little girl coming behind you, love you to life, Monique.
Wow. I feel like Monique, one thing about her, she's going to call everybody out.
Yeah, and she got her apology. I understand wanting a open apology,
right. And
not just behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
All right, Quentin Tarantino is upset after Rosanna Arquette criticized his use of the N-word in his movies. She did an interview with the Sunday Times that was about her entire career. And she said in that interview, personally, I am over the use of the N-word. I hate it. I cannot stand that Tarantino has been given a hall pass. It's not art. It's just racist and creepy. Well, Tarantino responded to her criticism and said, Dear Rosanna, I hope the publicity you're getting from 132 different media outlets writing your name and printing your picture was worth disrespecting me in a film I remember quite clearly you were thrilled to be a part of. Do you feel this way now? Very possibly. But after I gave you a job and you took the money to trash it for what I suspect is very cynical reasons, shows a decided lack of class, no less honor. So
he kind of chewed that.
Well, what did you say, Danny? Clocked it?
He definitely gagged her a little bit.
You wanted to do it. You got
and
paid.
you got paid. You did it. So
a lot of people have criticized Quentin Tarantino for the N-word usage that he has, especially in Django. But, people have taken up for him like Jamie Foxx and Samuel L. Jackson did. All right. Well, that is your Yee. When we come back, ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Me and Jordy Joy are here to help you out. Any question that you have, we got your back. That's 800-292-5150. Maybe you need to make sure that his clothes are folded and walk away like Kehlani here. It's way up.
Relationship or career advice. Angela's dropping facts.
All you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up is Way Up at Angela Yee. I'm here with Jordy Dor. And for Ask Yee today, we have Akai on the line, and he is trying to be supportive of his wife who has lost her mother.
So my wife's mother passed a few years ago, and she's still grieving a little bit.
Oh, yeah. It's probably going to bother her for the rest of her life. Yeah.
Grieving is a process. Yeah. It's tough because everybody needs different things when they're going through a loss of this magnitude.
One thing I've learned is to ask people, can I help you with anything? Right? Because a lot of times there's not much you can really do except be there for them, plan things so that that's not all she's thinking about, but also being supportive. And when she's having her breakdowns, just being there to hug her or listen. I don't think you have to necessarily do anything a lot of the times, because if you ask somebody, what do you need? A lot of times they don't know.
Right.
Do you feel like she needs to get some professional help, like talk to somebody because she's grieving? Because I know grief counseling has been a game changer for a lot of people.
I do. I have offered it, to see where she was at with it.
I would try to do a little research and find somebody that's a grief counselor that's recommended to you from somebody you know. That way you can say, hey, I found this great person. I think this might be something that could help you, because I know I can't be there the way that I want to, but I want to be supportive. And maybe this is something you try. If you don't like it, You know, you don't have to continue. We can find someone else or, you know, whatever, how you feel. But this could be something, I mean, it can't hurt.
Right.
Right.
But even making her feel comfortable and safe at home, if there's things you could do, like maybe you want to make sure you clean the house up or certain things that she does, take some things off her plate just to show that you're thinking about her. You don't even have to point it out. You can just do it.
Okay.
You know,
And
I'm sure she's very fortunate to have you in her corner right now. It's just that grief process is something that, you know, a lot of people like don't expect it and they don't know how they're going to handle it or when they're going to ever be able to feel back to normal again. It is a process.
I mean, I've lost my mom and it'll be 17 years. And with time, it definitely gets easier to cope with and, you know, smile about the memories and things like that. But it definitely is a process.
You know, be patient with her, be patient with yourself, but definitely check into that grief counseling.
All right.
Okay, we're sending you our love too, okay?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay, thank you for calling. All right, well, that was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can leave a message and ask us a question that way. And when we come back, Ayra Starr is going to be joining us. She's got a new single out right now, Where Do We Go? We'll be talking to her. This is her second time on Way Up with Angela Yee, and she is quite the star. It's Way Up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go.
Yeah. You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angie's gonna say.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Kim Osario, my girl, is here with me today.
Having fun.
And we're excited because back again, Ayra Starr is here. Welcome back to Way Up. And you are certainly way up. I want to know about the inspiration for the new single because we seen you teasing that last month. So clearly you was living in New York at the time already. But where do we go? So what inspired that song?
Where do we go from here after it dried my tears? After we say goodbye, you never made me clear. I wanna know, where do we go?
So Where Do We Go is inspired by a very secret relationship I had for a while, where it was very much like nobody knew what was going on, only us. And my friends are telling me to like wrap it up, but at the same time I was like, no, I love him, no.
Why did they want you to wrap it up? Because sometimes your friends look at things differently.
Yeah, definitely. Because it wasn't healthy. It was very much like sneaky link, situationship type of situation, but it wasn't going anywhere. That's what I was asking, like, where do we go from here? Like, what's the point of this?
Ooh. Was it a secret because you wanted it to be a secret?
Yes.
Okay. All right. See, there's a difference.
Yeah. Okay, when you say it like that, you're making it.
So that's your fault.
I know. But like, just because I want it to be a secret doesn't mean you should want it to be a secret, though.
So you wanted him to...
Right. Exactly. Or even like fight for me, like be outside my house with like a speaker or something, you know?
I don't care if everyone knows.
Exactly. You know, but nothing.
I love the fact that you are like, yes, this is a real song. Because sometimes people write songs and they don't say, yes, this really happened. And you're like, no, this is a sneaky link situation. Did he really have a Benz?
Yes.
Because we're trying to figure this all out.
Yeah, he had a Mercedes. Everything in the song is very real. Like,
and it was a spin the block situation.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a very spin the block, and it was like somebody I always go back to, like, because we had a friendship.
Yeah. Somebody famous?
I don't know about that. No, my God.
Another artist?
No. Help. Somebody help.
Okay, we know. Right now I'm with journalist and TV producer Kim Osario, and we are talking to Ayra Starr. How did he feel about the song?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Oh, okay. Because I have to feel like a song like this is flattering.
Yes, because he inspired the situation. He's kind of like the muse. I was the muse behind the song. I'm not speaking to him right now, but I'm sure
I'm not speaking to him.
Well, listen, he served his purpose for sure.
Exactly. He's the inspiration.
Yeah, he's an inspiration.
He is the inspiration.
Has he written songs about you?
You see where Angela's going. You see what she's doing, right? Yeah.
She's so quick with it. I don't know. I don't know if he even writes songs. Like, I don't know what he does.
Who knows
who he is?
One more question about that song. Is that that preventing you from actually being able to like date other people? You know how sometimes we block that because we're so involved with some other situation that's kind of, like you said, not going anywhere?
I love that question. No, I don't think so. For me, it's always been my work comes first. I've always been like that, even as a teenager or in school. Like, I wouldn't date in like secondary school because I knew I was going to be a superstar. And I would say things like, I don't want anybody to be like, they're my ex. You know, like, I was just like, that was always the mindset. That's always how I used to think. So nothing like that I would say is stopping me from like dating. It's always, my work is always going to be the number one thing. But it was always good that I had like a friend that I could always like, you know, go to and fall back on, and just like understood, you know.
Aww, you miss him?
No.
Ayra Starr is here with me and Kim Osario. We have more when we come back. She's got a new single out. Where do we go? It's Way Up.
Yeah, what's happening? You want to know my name? Way Up with Angela Yee. Turn me on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with journalist and TV producer Kim Osario. We are talking to Ayra Starr about her new single, Where Do We Go? You have been like top 10 streaming artist for a long time now, but you have such a unique sound. There's not a lot of people that encapsulate how you actually sing, even your style. Like, some things I don't even know how to categorize it. How do you categorize it, or do you?
I try not to. Before, it was like people would ask me, what is your sound and what would you like? And it kind of put me in a box, and it became more of like a uniform. Like, I had to wear a costume to be this thing that I already said I am to people. But now, right now, it's about me just experiencing life and expressing myself to the max and being original and authentic with every experience and anything I put out there.
What's the plan for the next project?
Definitely like summer.
Okay.
Summer-ish. I have Leon Thomas on the album.
Okay.
And that's exciting because I grew up watching Leon. And I have a lot of amazing collaborations. I can't really say much right now, but as the days go, as the singles drop, you see how amazing this project is.
So is it done?
It is supposed to be done.
Okay.
But because I'm a professional and I'm a perfectionist, I'm going back to the studio this night to finish up some things here and there and just tighten something, you know.
Ooh, well, we're excited for it. Yeah. And I do feel like your music transcends age, generations, like all of that. Right now, I'm with journalist and TV producer Kim Osario, and we are talking to Ayra Starr. Ayra, you've been getting into acting. You're going to be in Children of Blood and Bone, and also you're on The Interns. How do you feel about doing reality TV?
Oh my God! Do you know how crazy that is? Because I've been wanting to do a reality show for a long time.
I'm right here.
I was literally waiting.
I'm right here.
Wait, Kate.
I'm right here.
I've been saying it since.
Kate, I'm here.
I need a reality show. I really need. Ayra Takes New York, starring.
Okay, don't say anything else.
Okay.
I'm so ready. I'm excited.
Okay, you guys talk about it.
I am. Thank you.
Well, period. This is where it all started, guys.
Yes.
Right here.
But no, congratulations on everything. Honestly, like, your music, you know, is classic stuff that's gonna like last forever, even from the beginning, from what we've heard.
Yeah.
But that is the type of music that's like, it don't matter where I'm at in the car, we going to the club, making dinner. Kim's with a sneaky link.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
No, but you have an amazing voice, amazing presence.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on everything, and I
Thank
cannot
you so
wait
much
to
for
see
your support.
Always. No, I appreciate you coming up here. It means a lot to me.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yay. Yay. It's Way Up with Ayra Starr. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. And when we come back, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? Is Way Up with Angela Yee, and happy Women's History Month.
Yes.
My girl Jordy Jor, DJ Jordy Jor, has been here with me all day today. You can also hear her on the Lip Service podcast that's dropping today at 5 p.m. featuring Mimi Faust. Good times.
Good episode.
Yes,
And
it
don't
was.
forget to check out my pajamas.
Ooh, I love it.
Tech.com.
I'm going to post mine when I wear them. They are
Please
so
do.
cute.
Yeah,
and they
can't wait.
feel so good. You said it's a bamboo.
Yes, it's a bamboo material. It's
Okay.
very soft.
It is amazing. I'm so excited for this. But again, thank you to Ayra Starr for joining us as well. Where Do We Go? That new single is out right now. She's getting ready for a feature album. Plus, you know she's going to be going on tour. She is no joke. And right now, this is your show, so you have the last word.
My biggest regret is guy that I'm married to right now. I wish I've never met him. He's just a nightmare. He's the biggest cheater that you can put on this planet Earth, and I wish you're gone. Poof, be gone.
Yo, this is OG Paparazzi representing Chicago. Just like everything that you do, keep it going. I love to see the sisters that are working in the industry and the moves that you all are making for people of color. One love from Chicago, most definitely.
Strong, courageous, fabulous. We going way up for the ladies with Angela Yee.